Hi, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Cállate la Boca. I'm Sandra, and on today's episode, I have two new guests for you guys. Well, he's been here, but I have one and a half new guests for you guys. And today, not only do we have two guests, but I'm hoping you guys like the spooky backdrop we got going on. I'm always trying to make it fun for you guys, and now that we're getting into spooky season, we're all up in the vibes. So I hope you guys enjoy it and makes the podcast a little bit more interesting to watch. And to emphasize the elephant in the room, I'm gonna introduce you guys to my brothers. They're here with me today, and
Well, I've been here before. You guys already know I'm Nene 2.0 / Victor. And who are you?
I am Luis Urbieta and I am 32 years old.
That's right.
that's right. I'm 30 and he's 24. Luis is our oldest brother. Then it's me in the middle, and then here's the baby, which he's single and ready to mingle, but he is not available for any of you guys. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
So today we're gonna ask my oldest brother a few questions. We think he has some interesting things to say, and we want to share a little bit about us and just how we grew up, our sibling livelihood and all of that good stuff. So I hope this is interesting and humbling because it's a cute little podcast today. We don't have crazy cheeseman because we have a drama free zone over here, but we're gonna expose them with one question we have.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
Oh, snap.
And also, Piolo, you have a YouTube channel, right?
Yes.
Go ahead, shout that out right now.
My YouTube channel is Luis El Apóstol Feliz. I have the first one and I have the second one, which is number 2.
And something crazy is like, if you look at his videos, this fool gets crazy views sometimes. That's like, it surprised me. I was like scrolling through his stuff the other day and I saw a couple videos like kind of blown up. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Put us on.
We're gonna put the mic a little closer to him that way he can, you guys can hear him clear and loud over there.
Yes.
So yeah, I'll post the his YouTube here. That way, if you guys want to go see what's up with him, you guys can. He makes really cute videos on his own over there, and he's doing better than Cállate la Boca. So I don't know, guys. Support both of us. So for today, Luis, we're gonna ask you. If you guys don't know, he is visually impaired and he has a bit of autism. So
Sweet.
he's so he has very simple answers. He has very interesting answers to give us today. So we're about to ask him a couple questions. Ready?
Yes. If
Okay.
you're ready, I'm ready.
Woo!
Question time.
Question time. So do you want to ask him the first question?
Nah, you can take away with the
Okay.
first one.
Okay, so first question, we're gonna start simple. What's your favorite color?
Yellow.
Why yellow?
Because of the school buses being yellow.
Okay. So, what's two things you like when it comes to yellow?
Well, it's bright and it's because of the school bus
Okay,
color.
okay. What's two cars you like?
School buses and cars.
What kind of cars? Like trash trucks or what?
Model cars.
Model cars.
What's your favorite model of car?
The Rolls Royce Phantom.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, okay. Being that we said that you are visually impaired and you have a bit of autism, um, you like trash trucks, you like buses, and what's one of your hobbies? What's
Collect little cars.
okay? You like collecting little cars.
Yes.
Okay. What is your everyday basis life look like? What do you do?
It's a day in the life.
I wake up in the morning, I go to the gym, and then I come home, and then I have breakfast, and then I help mom with the chores at home.
Okay, very nice. Okay, very productive.
Very simple life. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna put you on the spot real quick, Piolo. You said you're visually impaired, but I know you can see.
Okay.
Nah, like for reals, there's some times where like I try to sneak up on him and stuff. I don't know, he's got like daredevil senses, but he hears me coming all the time, all the time. It's crazy. How do you do
Yeah.
it? How do you do it?
Because every time I hear his car coming
You
into,
just know he's coming home.
I just know it. He's coming home.
Crazy little side story. So sometimes when him and my mom are always together and they go to the store and stuff like that. And there's times my mom's driving and stuff, and all of a sudden he'll be like, "Oh, there's this color car there," or "Oh, there's a bus or trash truck over there on the other side of the road." And mom was like looking for like where, and it's like he already like had eagle eye on it. Like what the heck? Like we think like, like we think like if you can't see, you're not really gonna see that, you know. Like usually my mom tells them like, "Oh, there's a school bus," or this and that. But sometimes he's the one that like notes it out instead of us. So it's crazy because we're like, okay, so are you fooling us and you can see, or like, are we tripping, or what's going on? Yeah. So he's I don't know. We feel like he is lying to us so that he doesn't have to go to work and pay bills and live easy. I don't know over there. We
True.
sure. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Yes.
Uh, so okay, Victor, and this is a question for us. Who is the one that gets in the most trouble out of all of us? Who's the troublemaker?
If it's big trouble, like actual trouble, probably me. But on the regs, my man right here, he's the biggest troublemaker I know.
Yes.
What do you do to get in trouble, Piolo? What does my mom always scold you about?
I don't know.
What else?
Well, he has some attitude. He always talks back, and my mom's always getting in his case because he talks back.
He always
Huh?
has something to say, huh?
Right.
Yeah. What do you say?
Sometimes I tell her, ya sé.
What else?
I don't know.
What about when you're getting into something and that you know you're not supposed to? What does she tell you?
Piolo, no andes haciendo X o Y.
If you could mock my mom right now, how does my mom talk?
¡Héctor!
What else?
¡Ven acá!
She's always yelling or what?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you just exposed my mom.
Wow.
So, what do you think of Cállate la Boca? I know you were very excited to be in the podcast today, so let us know what's up.
I feel like Cállate la Boca
Get a little
is a.
closer to the mic, please. We want to hear it loud.
I feel like Cállate la Boca is a dandy of a podcast that you guys should check it out.
Thank you.
What's your favorite episode from Cállate la Boca?
This one,
Why this one?
because all three Projimitos are here together.
Yay, that's a good
That's a
answer.
good answer. All right, so you just heard him say like the word projimito and stuff. He has a thing of like always choosing a different favorite word. So how do you come up with that? Is it just random? Is it like sound cool?
Because it sounds cool. Because
Because like you've had how many since I've known you?
Ooh, since I know you, we live with him all our life.
Okay.
I think it's just like whatever catches his attention, and then he'll. It's spooky out here. All
I
the
know,
ghosts
there's
are
ghosts.
following. Um, he gets like a favorite word because he starts like hearing it and hearing it. It catches his attention, and then next thing you know, everything is that.
Word.
So it'll be like prójimo, prójima, prójimito. Yeah, there was a point where everybody was a dollar, so everybody was like dolarita, dolarito, dolaro.
Yeah.
You know,
Pomegranate.
yeah.
You know
Then
it.
he was like, there's been a lot of different words he picks up, and then he'll like everybody in that moment of time is that nickname, just in different like boy, girl, sir, whatever, but in that word. So
Yeah.
yeah.
He has his own little language. Yep. All right.
And fun fact, if we always are cussing low key, and when we ever tell him to cuss, he just won't. So what do you use if we say the F word? If we tell you to say the F word, what do you say?
What the prójimo?
Or what else?
What about the V word that I always say?
Victory.
He doesn't like saying the word V in Spanish, which is so
Okay.
he will not say that. He'll say like victory, he'll say Victor, he'll say anything but the V word in Spanish. And he just won't. He says what the fudge. Um every now and then, randomly though, he will say like a bad word when like he thinks no one's hearing him, which is funny because the other day, I don't know what we were doing with my mom, and he said a bad word, and me and my mom just looked at each other like, "Whoa!" We
What the
pretending like we didn't
prójimo?
hear it because we didn't want to spook him out. That like we knew that he had said something, so it was pretty funny actually. But yeah, he's a crazy one.
You
Let me
know it.
tell you. And a little bit backstory, being the fact that we do have this little difference in the fact that he's a little bit on the disability side. It also is a blessing in disguise in a way because it helps us be just more simple in certain aspects, because sometimes like we do get reminded like he is happy with anything and everything, or sometimes we're not. And also it just makes us look at life in a different perspective, and it makes us kind of just understand that it's normal to have disabilities. It's not something you can choose. It's something that just happens. I do feel like anybody who has a family member who has a disability, it's not for the weak. And it's also because you know I believe it's like a god way of like blessing you to like be able to just be humble about things, or to get reminded that you need to be grateful about us that have all our five senses. Like he is missing one of his senses, which is his vision. Like low key we think he's lying to us all the time, but
Definitely lying.
but he's not. He does miss his eyesight. And with that being said, it's like, what is something, if you could work at a job, what's one job that you would want to have?
School bus driver.
Okay, okay. So see, like something like that, it's like he wish he could drive. We have the ability to drive, and we make it as if it's super normal when it's actually like a very big,
Big privilege.
big privilege, yeah, to be able to drive. And somebody like with desires to want to do that, obviously he can't, but he gets driven everywhere, taken everywhere by my mom. So he's able to do things, and he loves shopping, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, he loves buying toys,
He loves it.
loves it.
Yeah.
And it's just small things like that are big flex. Like he would wish he could drive, but it's not happening. But there's ways around it, and he's very thankful that he has a mom that can drive him around, right?
You know it.
Yeah. So it's just little small stuff like that makes a big difference, and that we take for granted. And like he reminds us every day that he's happy all the time. He doesn't have a bad day, even when he's sick and something's hurting him. Like he doesn't complain, and I'm over here like coughing and like headaches and just dying,
Yelling.
yelling, moody.
Moody. Shouts out Gina for dealing with that. Oh shit.
Oh.
What the prójimo?
The ghost.
Sorry, guys. I think you guys saw our little blooper. Our backdrop fell apart. We had a little technical difficulty, but we're back.
The ghosts are after us right now.
Yeah, we're in spooky season, and they're trying to come into the setup here and make us get scared, but we're not. We're not. So I'm not too sure where we left off, but I do want to say like that I want to ask my brothers, what do you guys think that makes us united as siblings?
So I'm going first, I guess. Okay. What unites us? I think it's just like the dynamic that like he's our older brother, but at the same time, I feel like I'm his older brother. So it's like we don't have like what do I say? We don't argue or anything. Like I always look after him, help him out, and then she's more of like the mother figure. So like, yeah, we argue like siblings here and there, but it's not like
Like normal
we have like
siblings.
different like type of dynamic instead of like regular siblings where they're always butting heads, always into arguments and stuff.
Mhm.
And then I think the age gap like really like helps us out too. Like just find different balances with each other.
Yeah.
What about you, Piero?
What makes us united
Mhm.
is that we look out after each other and we can communicate.
Okay.
Communicate. Okay, that's a good one.
Recently, it was his birthday, Luis's birthday last week, right?
Yes,
And we went to go eat to IHOP, which I think was our first time ever out eating all three together without mom or anything, right? Or
right?
have we gone out before? Yeah, I
Been a
think
couple times. No,
all just three of us. No. Oh, see the ghost. I don't
ghost
know if you guys saw that, but
attacking. They're doing brujeria in here.
yeah, there's brujeria going on around here. Let's not say. Yeah, I think it was the first time that all three of us, as grown-ups and everything, went out to eat together, which was pretty cool because we never done that before. But we also never noticed that we didn't do that before because we're always like
Really?
chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How'd you like that? What would you rate that experience? 1 to 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. All right. What'd you have to eat that day?
Omelet, hash browns with the omelet. It had the four cheese blend, and I give it
Shit.
5 stars.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
Shout out to IHOP.
All right. What was the last question?
To end it, I just wanted to say, Luis, what do you have to say about disabilities? Oh, I also just want to say that one of his other, you guys see that ghost over there? It's coming down. Um, that one of his biggest senses is hearing. He, like we said, he's missing his visual, so his strongest one is hearing. He hears everything and literally everything. He's a good memorizer. He remembers a lot of different stuff more than any of us do, and he's the one in the neighborhood that makes everybody's neighbor like know him. Like everybody knows him. Everybody knows who Luis is. The trash men in the neighborhood know that he's coming out and cheer them on, which I think is really cool because a lot of the times people from like the mail, the trash trucks, stuff like that, Amazon, all of them, we don't appreciate enough, and he just makes sure that they're appreciated and that they know that their hard work matters to someone. So I
Yeah,
think it's good that he makes people feel special and makes maybe a couple people's days get better because he could put a smile on somebody's face without even knowing, and
mhm.
he doesn't even think like that. He just loves, yeah, he just does it. He loves going on and seeing them, and makes them matter just as much. With that being said, what do you want to say about disabilities? What message?
Well, my message is don't be judgmental to
Mm-hmm.
people with disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
Treat everyone equal.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, to look out for each other.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There you go. That's a good one. All right.
Thank you, sis.
Yeah. Do you have any special talents that you have?
I know how to do the alphabet backwards.
All right. Prove it. Let's see it.
Z Y X W V U T S R P O no Q P O N M L K J I H G F E D C B A.
Hey. All right.
Good job. I think that's pretty cool because I can't. I don't think I can get past Y.
Oh my prof, no.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a cute little one. No cheese man, no drama. Just getting to know.
Wholesome family
Yeah,
fun.
a wholesome family fun. Um, sorry, I'm still in my coughing situation. But like basically just getting to know my siblings and I, and just knowing that like Louis said, you know, just because you have a disability doesn't mean that you are any different. Doesn't mean that any disability makes you less of a person, or that just because you're not able to do certain things that there's no way around it. And also just to be humble, just to be simple, look at life at different ways, and just know that like I said before earlier, like these situations happen to anybody, and it's not a choice, it just happens. Life is just that way, we don't even know why, but it's a blessing in disguise because I feel like Luis is the person in our family that keeps everybody united, because I think if it wasn't for him, I feel like we'd be a lot more distant from each other. But just knowing that, like, one day, we might have to take care of him, or he might need something from us that maybe my mom won't be able to, because as she gets older, things do, happen also, just life in general. We have to just stay united and know that we have to get along so that we can be able to take care of him, and kind of guide him in the needs that he may need from us if one day, mom is not around or something like that. And not just that, but just being united enough to know like what he needs, because he is very independent on his own for a lot of things, but at the same time he also needs somebody to watch him, somebody to be with him, give him attention, and just these needs that make him very, very extra special, because he loves attention, huh?
Yes.
But we also know that we had to do, because that's our duty as siblings, to stay united and, like he says, communicate and all that good stuff. So yeah, make sure, like he says, don't be judging people who have disabilities. I think it's okay to question, like, oh, what happened, what's going on,
Mhm.
or what, be knowledge about disabilities. But one thing is, wondering and being curious and stuff like that. And another one is just being judgmental, or like just walking on the store and be like, oh, he walks too slow. Well, you don't know what his problem is, or, whatever the case may be. So just be more humble. And I mean, someone like Luis has an amazing day every single day, and
Every single day.
every single day.
Yes.
And us, we're always like, oh, we're late, all this, all that. So it's just like, we take a lot of things for granted. And I
Mhm.
think that's the lesson for today. And yes, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to get notified every time we upload a new episode. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye,
Bye.
y'all.